Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today I figure we would just talk a bit about the holiday, Memorial Day. There's other YouTubers who have spoken about it, but I figure why not um, speak about the day itself. Today is Memorial Day. We usually just think of it as just another holiday because really it seems to be what it's become. You just gather with family, have cookouts. I mean, today I've come back from a cookout myself, spending time with family. But we need to understand that the day is meant to remember those who have given their lives in memoriam. That's the reason it's Memorial Day. Those who fought in wars and gave their lives so we could remain free. And I think it's important that we kind of remember that it's not to have cheap sales going on or to have time off. It's honestly to remember the fallen, to honor their sacrifice. Um, let's take a look. And I didn't really do any research. This is kind of a different look. It's just an off the cuff way to observe it. The holiday is observed on the last Monday of May, which this year was the 27th. We've observed Memorial Day since the 1800s. Um, Originally, it was just observed on the 30th day of May from 1868 to 1970. So I'm assuming it's been since about 1868 that we've observed Memorial Day, since just after the Civil War. Yeah. 1866 in the South and 1868 in the North is kind of when they started. So just after the Civil War. So yeah, we've been observing the holidays since the end of the Civil War. Um, I do apologize for the light in the background. Where I've been trying it in the new location here, there is light that blinds you earlier in the day, so. Um, but yeah, since just after the Civil War, we've observed Memorial Day to remember those that have fallen, and for the United States, it makes sense because Memorial Day, the Civil War is still the war in which we had the most Americans die. As big as horrible as like the World Wars were, it's the Civil War that's been the worst for the United States, the most devastating. Literally, you have members of the family against members of the family, because there would be members of the family that fought for the North and members of the family that fought for the South in the same families. So it was a very devastating and divisive war. But it's what set the roots for Memorial Day that we observe on the last Monday in May. I just thought it's something we are to pay attention to a little more. Beau of the Fifth Column. If you've ever watched his channel, he posted a great video of why you never say Happy Memorial Day, because it's not meant to be happy. It's remembering and honoring those who have fallen to keep America free. Um, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to kind of point out where we've come from for this holiday and why we still celebrate it, even though now it feels more or less like a shopping day or vacation day. And remember, you can disagree all you want with wars, with soldiers on their views, but it doesn't mean that you have to take away your feelings of thank you for your service. Who is it? The soldier with the eye patch, Crenshaw? I feel that was despicable, the way he treated Ilhan Omar. That was derived of pure and simple hate. Nothing else. But I still thank him for his service. You don't have to agree with their views to thank them for the time they spent fighting for our country. That's why I'm like, it bothers me when people go, you shouldn't just desecrate our flag. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, I disagree. I love this country as much as you do. But saying that your love is more valid because you are against burning a flag or pro-war doesn't make it true. As much as a soldier may disagree with it, the whole point you go to war for is our freedoms, and one of those is to disagree with this country's tactics, its actions, it's the ability to express yourself whether it is in burning a flag. We are not to be a totalitarian, authoritarian dictatorship. So, you don't have to agree with someone's thoughts to respect them, to honor them. And so, back to the point, Memorial Day should be about remembering. It's something we always need to keep in the back of our mind. This is why this holiday exists. It's about the same way I feel about Thanksgiving. It don't exist so you can go shopping for Christmas. But that's another issue totally. Memorial Day, you can observe it, you can go out with your families, have your barbecue, spend time with your loved ones, but at least keep it in the back of your mind what it is an original observance of. I guess that's the only thing I really want to suggest. But, as always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. And I'll see you all again in the next video. But until then, later.